Let's solve this SAT math question. We have a system of equations and we are told that it has no solution. We are given that k is an integer and we are tasked with finding the least possible value of k. One strategy is to use substitution to combine the system into a single equation. Then we can notice that since this is a quadratic equation with no real solutions, it must have a negative discriminant, which is the expression under the radical in the quadratic formula, b squared minus 4ac. So if we write this equation in standard form, we can recognize that a is 1, b is 8, and c is k plus 2.5, and therefore the discriminant is 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times k plus 2.5, which has to be less than 0 since the equation has no real solutions. And now we can do some algebra to isolate k in this inequality, and we get that k must be greater than 13.5. And since we're told that k is an integer, the least possible value of k is 14, because that's the smallest integer that is bigger than 13.5. Now there's another way to do this problem. We can just use Desmos. We can recognize that this system having no solutions means that the quadratic has to be above the horizontal line y equals negative 2.5. So we can put both equations into Desmos, introduce k as a slider, and slide around, changing the upper bound so we can keep sliding until we see that the quadratic intersects the line exactly when k equals 13.5, which means any value of k bigger than 13.5 results in no solution to the system. So the smallest possible integer value of k is 14. Which approach did you prefer, algebra or Desmos? Let me know.